Good morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with a fog puzzle from FullDeck and missing a few cards. I'm doing this one because they kind of poked me about it and said, we've just submitted this one, we think you should take a look. So I'm going to. They've done a lot for me, so I'm happy to go for a puzzle of theirs. So, what's going on the channel? Frantically recording a bunch of stuff for that you will see probably in a couple of months. We're working on a pack. I do have some breaks coming up, I think, unless I can figure out some really weird stuff. I'm going away for a few weeks by the look of it, so I need to plan around all of that. So we'll see how it all works. I've been quite busy over on BremSter Games, my gaming channel. Links to that below, but I play a lot of action role-playing games, which I find frustrating but kind of fun. And I've got some other things I'm working on, as well as some story games. I kind of like all sorts of stuff, but I'm having some fun over there. So yeah, just weird stuff. And life is just curveball after curveball right now. We'll see how it all goes. Anyway, let's have a look at Casting About in the Dark by FullDeck and missing a few cards. So we have normal Sudoku rules. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. This is a fog puzzle. So as you can see, most of the grid is covered in fog. So everything except that cell is covered in fog. Now, the fog is concealing digits under the fog, concealing not necessarily digits, but concealing constraints under the fog. And as you place a digit in the fog, that will clear the fog from all cells, both that cell and the cells touching it. So if I was to place a digit here, all of these cells would have the fog removed. I love fog puzzles. They're really, really cool. I mean, it tells me that I'm going to be starting here. Now, a lot of people will, apparently this is a thing and I don't understand it, but a lot of people will turn around and say, well, I want to know what this is. So I'm just going to put all the digits 1 through 9 here and that will clear the fog when I put the correct digit in. Don't do that. Just don't. This is what we call cheating. I mean, you can if you want, but that removes the fun. It's not the way it's supposed to be solved. You are supposed to be able to make a valid deduction about everything. There is no guessing required. Anyway, we have consecutive dots. I can't see any, but there will be some in here somewhere, which is basically there'll be white dots, I'm assuming, and digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Not all possible dots are necessarily given. So if there was a white dot between those two cells, they would have a difference of 1. The digits would be consecutive. Then we've got pointing thermometers. Digits along thermometers must strictly increase from bulb to tip. In addition, the digit in the bulb of the thermometer, now a bulb is normally a circle and then there'll be a line. So this is the tip of a thermo, because if it was the bulb of a thermo, then there would be a large circle and the line would be coming out of it. But there's no large circle here. So I'm assuming, well, I know this is the tip of a thermo. But in addition, the digit in the bulb of the thermometer appears X cells away from the tip in the direction pointed to by the tip. So because this thermo is coming from this cell into this cell, the tip is pointing in this direction. So the digit that is in the bulb of the thermo, wherever that is in this direction, X cells away from the tip of the thermo, where X is the digit in the tip of the thermo. So, for example, and I need to be careful about doing this because this is a fog, if this digit was a 2, then the digit in the bulb of the thermo would be 2 digits away here. That's what we know. Okay. Very weird. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot and let's think about this, because we know this thermo is coming into here. This, get into the right mode. This is so the digit in the bulb of the thermo is in one of these 3 cells. So this could only be 2 or 3. It can't be 1 because this isn't the bulb of the thermo. But if this was a 2, this would have to be the bulb of the thermo, and that would be saying that the 1, which would have to be here, would be 2 digits away, and there'd be 2 1s in the row. So this can't be a 2, because 2 would put 1 here, and it would also put 1 here. That doesn't work. So this has to be a 3. Aha. And now I know this is, oh man, mode changes. I need to get this right. We know this is 2 and 1 for the thermo, and the 1 which is in the bulb of the thermo goes here. Whoa. Okay. Now I normally start at the end of thermos and work down, but this isn't going to work. Now the 1 is somewhere over here, because no, that's not true. That's not true at all. It could be in one of those cells. So the 1 can't be in any of those cells or that cell. So that means the 1 is in one of these cells. So these are, well, hang on. The 1 can't be here because that would be 2 cells away from the end of the thermo, and that would have to be a 2. So the 1 can't be there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7 only. But this digit here can only be pointing 1, 2, 3, or 4 away, and it can't be a 1 or a 2. So this is a 3 or a 4. So this is a 2 or a 3. This is a 1 or a 2. So this is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 4. That's beautiful. And the 4 is pointing at 2, is putting a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits away. Still don't know which way this thermo points. But this is a minimum of 3 now. Minimum 4, minimum 5, minimum 6. But where could this be pointing 6 digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't continue. This could never... I think that thermo's forced. Where could this, if this went down to a 7, say this thermo continued and did that, where would that cell, I can't go down 7, so this would have to continue. So it'd go down here, and then this would be pointing the wrong direction, and there'd be minimum 7. This would be then, sorry, minimum 7. This would be minimum 8, but I can't go 8. This would now be a maximum 2. So it'd have to turn, and then this would be a 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you can never put a 9 on a thermo in this puzzle because you can't point 9. This is a 6. That is amazing. This is actually a 6, and it's pointing a 1 6 cells away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 1. This is a 5, a 4, and a 3. This is beautiful. I know I keep saying that a lot at the moment. There's no 4 or 5 here. So the 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 away, but it can't be 7 away because of that 1. That's a 1, and this is a 6. Holy cow, this is good. It's not hard, but it's beautiful. So 1 is in one of these 3, and it's not here. 1 is in one of those 2. Now, but the 1 is being pointed to by this thermo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a 4 or a 5. And the 1 is being pointed to by this thermo, but the 1 is down here, but it can't be consecutive with a 4 or a 5. So the 1 is in one of those 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. This is a 5 or a 6. This is at least a 4. 4, 5, or 6. Hang on. This is at least a 4. So this is at least a 5. This is at least a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was higher than a 6, it would need a 3 in the bulb. But I can't put a 3 in the bulb. So if this was higher than 6, the only thing this can be is 6 or 7 because it's got to point at one of those. But if this is a 7, this would have to be a 3 and it can't be. So this is a 6, 5, 4, and the 6 is pointing at the 4. That's so cool. This now is a consecutive dot, but the only thing consecutive with 6 is 5 or 7, and it can't be a 5. That's a 7. These are an 8, 9 pair. This is nuts. These are 7, 8, 9. I can't put an 8 there because there must be an even digit on a consecutive dot. If this was an 8, these would be 7 and 9, which are not consecutive. 3 is down here. Three in this box is in one of those. Is it this thermo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 7. If it was 2, the bulb would have to be 7, 8, or 9. That doesn't work. So if this is a 2, the bulb would have to be 7, 8, 9, which is higher than 2, and the thermo would be broken. If this is 3, the bulb would have to be 6. This is weird. If this is 3, the bulb would have to be 6, and the thermo would go down from 6 to 3. Doesn't work. 4 might work. So this is 4, 5, or 7, but it's not 3, and 3 is in one of those two, and now 3 is in one of those two. This is crazy. So this is 4 or 5. So maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So this is 2, 3, 3, 4. But the 7 here makes this the 9, which makes this the 8, and this is a 7, 8 pair. The 8 makes this the 9. This, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't be a 3 and it can't be a 1 because you can never put 1 on the bulb of a thermo. If this is a 2, this is a 1. You can't go 1, 2 because this would have to be a 1. Sorry, 1, 2 would make that a 1, and that doesn't work. So there's no 2 here. So whatever the bulb is going 1, 2, 3, 4 is in one of those two cells. Which means this thermo is at least 3 long because it has to come from somewhere else. Like it could be a loop. Like it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like this could be this weird loop. Maybe? I'm very confused. These are 1, 7, 8, 9. Well, 9's not there. So 9 is in one of those two. I still don't understand. This is 3, 4, 5, or 6. The one, this is the 4, 5 pair. So this is 3 and 2. That's not new information. Oh, the 4 makes that the 5. This is a weird loop. So this is maximum 4, maximum 3, maximum 2. So this is 1. 1 is now 5 digits away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 1. I thought that might be a weird loop. And the 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4 digits away. So that's a 4. So this is a 2 or a 3. This is a 2 or a 3. This is a 3 or a 4. And it's not a 3. That's a 4. This is crazy. I've never seen a puzzle like this before. Or if I have, I don't remember it. The 5 makes this a 4, which means this is a 3 or a 5. The even digit on this is a 2 or an 8. This is lower than 6, so 5, 4, 3, 2. It's not 4. This digit. So it can't be a 3, because if it's a 3, the bulb of a thermo would be 4. And the 4 would have to go down to a 3. This is weird logic. It can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this is 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, or 7 only. So the digit in the bulb, 2, 3, 4, is one of those three. So it can't be a 1 or a 3, but it could be a 2. So this couldn't be 4, 5. Hang on, it could be a 2. So it could go, for example, 2, 3, 5, and this be a 2. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably forced to be that. Although I could go 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. And then there's 5, 5, 5 with a 7 there. That might work. That's not a 1. These are 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 6, 7, 8. There's a 6 in one of those two. 1 is down here. Nope, I don't see it. I am missing something. Is it this? Like, I'm wondering if this can't possibly share, can it? Sorry, this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. So what's this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's all fine. Okay, so I've missed something. No, there's no 6 here. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9. And there must be a 9 in one of them. 9, 8, maybe. What is this? 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 1 through 7. So it can't be a 1, 2, 3, can't be 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if this is 2, this would be 1, which would, if this is 2, this would have to be the 1, which works from the pointing, but it doesn't work from the Sudoku. So it's not 2. 3 would mean it'd be 6. So 3 would mean the bulb is 6, that's broken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the bulb is again one of those three. If this is 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is 5, the bulb would have to be lower than 5. But it can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. This can't be a 5. Because the bulb would have to be lower than 5, but that digit would have to be lower than 5, and it can't be. So this is a 6 or a 7. So the bulb is either 2, 3, or 4. But that means I can get it from almost anywhere, I think. I'm very lost. I don't understand how these work. 4 is in one of those two. I've lost it. I've lost the plot completely. This is a 2, 3 pair. Is that it? That's by Sudoku, because 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. So these, well, this can't be 2, 3, or 4. So this is a 5. It's higher than 1, lower than 6, and it can't be 2, 3, or 4. That's a 5. So there's no 5 here. This is a 2, 3 pair. And the 2 is looking up, making that the 3 and that the 2. These are 7, 8, 9, which I don't think has done anything. Okay, I've lost it. I've completely lost it. 2 in this column is down here. I don't understand how these work. Six in this row is in one of those two. No, that's not it. Four is down here. But this could be a 6 if that's a 7. There is either a 2 or an 8 on this. One of these thermos, I think, has to be it. Because they're both... This is pointing at one of those two. If this is a 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bulb is a 4, which would have... This can't be a 6, because where would I put the 4? Oh, no, I could... Yeah, if this can't be a 6, where would I put the 4? I can't get to a 4. Because it would have to go 6, 5, 4, but I can't put 4 anywhere near the 6 on this thermo. It'd have to go 6, 5, 4. Now I could put a 5 here, but I can't put a 4 in either of those two cells. So this can't be a 6, that's a 7. Which means this isn't a 7. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 2 or a 3, and it's not a 3 because of that. This is a 2, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 2, that's a 3. 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, so that becomes a 5. Which puts 5 in one of those two. Now this is between 3 and 5, so 2 and 5, so it's either 3 or 4 and it's not 4. That's the 3. This is not the 3. This is not the 2. This, I don't know what that is. But this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's no 6 here, so the 7, 8 pair makes that the 6. 1, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. So this is 7, 8, 9. Have I done all the pointing? That pointing is done. 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 That one is not. That pointing is done. That pointing is done. That pointing is done. So which ones are not done? That one is not done. So let's mark that one in blue and get rid of all the yellow. I'm getting distracting by the pointing thermos and I'm not actually solving the puzzle. The 7 is looking up, making that the 8 and that the 7, which makes that the 9. There's no 9 in either of those. This is now, well, the 2 is looking down, making that the 3. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. So is it this now? Can I put 2 on this still? In fact, must I put 2 on this? There must be a 2 on this. 2 can't go there because of that 2. 2 can't go there and 2 can't go there. There is a 2 on this. This is a 1, 2 pair. So this is 7, 8 or 9. This is a 6, 8. So there's no 8 in these. 7, 9 means this is even. This is 6 or 8 only. This can't be 7, 8. So it's 6, 7 or 9, 8. Because if this is 7, 8, that would have no fill. But the 7 here says that's not a 7. I am quite lost. Oh, the 3 makes that the 5. This is a consecutive pair. This can't be a 1 anymore. If that was a 1, that would have to be a 2 and it would break that cell. This is a 1. 4 here. Well, the 5 makes this the 6, which of course has made that pointing. I could have got that way. Okay. I'm struggling with this way beyond what I should. What's this pair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 and 7. So the 3 here makes this the 7 and this the 3. This has to be consecutive with 3, so it's 2 or 4. But the 7 looks across making this the 8 and this the 7, which makes this the 9, this the 7, which means this is the 6. This is now the 8 by Sudoku, and these are 4 and 9. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 go into those. The 7 and the 9 make that the 8. This is a 7, 9. These are 4, 5, and 6. So this is the 5. This is a 4, 6 pair. So what's this pair? 5 and 9. And the 5 looks up making that the 9 and that the 5. This is an 8. The 4 is looking at making that the 6 and that the 4, which looks down making that the 8 and that the 6, which says that's not the 8. I'm still struggling here. What are these? 2, 4, 9. Well, there's no 4 there. There's no 2 there. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So there's no 6 at the top, so I can put 6 in the corner. That's the 8, that's the 7. The 7 makes that the 9, which looks like making that the 7 and that the 9. These are 1, 7, and 8. There's no 7 in either of those, so that's the 7. The 4, 9 pair could have given me that. The 1, 8. The 8 makes that the 1, which makes that the 8. The 1 makes that the 2, which makes that the 1. The 2 looks back making that the 4, which makes that the 9 and that the 4, which looks across making that the 9 and that the 2. 22 minutes, 21 seconds. I did like that puzzle. The way these thermos worked out of the fog, I mean, that initial deduction taught me what I needed to learn, and the rest of that was just mind-blowing. I am finding a lot more puzzles, a lot more... I don't know what it is. Things are just blowing my mind a lot more at the moment. Maybe I'm coming at things with a more positive attitude recently. I've definitely been trying to. And hopefully that's a bit infectious and you've all been enjoying the puzzles more too. If that's happening, awesome. If that's not happening, oh well, as long as you're enjoying them. I mean, if you're not enjoying them, why are you here? But wow. Thank you, FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards. I'm glad you pointed this one out to me. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one. I'm having a lot of fun. That's good. I'm also having a lot of fun over on BremSter Games. Please check it out. I mean, or not, but it would be really nice to hit the subscribers over there. I mean, the fact that I keep losing subscribers over there. I think I'm still at like 213 subscribers, and it's like, at least I'm getting subscribers here. That's what matters. But it's like, I've got way more hours of view time over there than I've got subscribers by a lot. But I've got some dedicated fans over there, which is good. But if you're interested in video games and hearing an old cantankerous guy complain about them, come and join me. Have some fun. I live stream over there mostly. I pretty much only live stream over there. So just come hang out, chat with me. I talk about anything over there. It's good fun. Anyway, but puzzles are fun too, and that's what I'm here for, so I hope you enjoyed casting about in the dark. I definitely did. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.